Swiss quality? Nope. $300 Chinese Tourbillon. On the surface, the value proposition seems incredible. But as a watchmaker, I look at longevity. Can it be serviced? Can it be repaired? Or is it designed to be thrown away? Today, I have a movement that came in for a routine service. My plan was standard: disassembly, cleaning, lubrication, and regulation. It sounds simple. Let's get this onto the bench and see what we are really dealing with. To start, we already see the dirt marks on the center of the hands and on the cage bridge. I begin by removing the hands and dial. Immediately, the first red flag appears. The hands were pressed on with excessive force, and the minute hand broke. The dial feet are soldered poorly. Broken part from the minute hand got stuck on the hour wheel. Now, we approach the heart of the matter, the tourbillon cage. This is a delicate assembly. Handling a Swiss tourbillon requires a steady hand and a calm heart. Handling this, it requires holding your breath. As I remove the cage, I notice the shock protection. It mimics the Swiss encabling system, but it doesn't actually absorb shock. It just holds the jewel in place. This means any impact is transferred directly to the balance wheel. In Swiss watchmaking, even the parts you don't see are finished to remove burrs and machining marks. This isn't just for aesthetics. A rough edge can flake off, introducing microscopic debris into the oil. Here, under the microscope, the finishes of the parts are rough. The brass bridge has been scraped, and the pins are bended. The spring geometry is wrong. The hairstring is not concentric. The cleaning is complete. Now begins the reassembly. I am using Mobius synthetic oils 9010 for the high-speed pivots, 8,300 grease for the frictions, and HP 1300 for the high torque areas. This is standard professional procedure. However, as I build the train bridges back up, I feel the resistance. You never quite know if you've tightened the screws enough, or if one more degree of rotation will strip the thread entirely. Oiling the encabling is done with a precise gesture. We finally install the tourbillon cage. And wind the mainspring. The movement wakes up. It's ticking. But let's take a look at the timegrapher. This is not good for a healthy movement, specifically a tourbillon, which consumes a lot. To rotate that heavy cage, we want an amplitude of at least 270 degrees. But first, I decide to adjust the rate. This is a routine adjustment. I've done it thousands of times. I am going to move slightly the regulator to adjust the rate. And there it is. The pivot has snapped clean off. It didn't bend. It shattered like glass. This steel lacks elasticity. Swiss steel bends. This breaks my heart, not because I failed, but because this movement failed its owner. We are now looking at a fatal failure during a standard adjustment procedure. No spare parts available. Verdict: unrepairable.